Hello and welcome to Casual D&D. Actually, this one's really more about product replacement for Dungeons and Dragons. I've had cards before that, for whatever reason, they're misprinted magic cards. It might be the ink quality is completely bad. Maybe it's really blurry and smudged, but it's not really like in a cool collectible way. Instead, it's just a messy, I can't read it and I don't like it way. So when I've done that in the past, I've always called the 800 number for Wizards of the Coast magic replacements, or sent them an email, kind of write up a case number and, send the picture of the card. But I've never had to do it for D&D stuff because I took a long break from role-playing games. Maybe, 20 some years, basically. Again, kind of going back into maybe like some summer breaks in college, meeting up with old high school friends. But again, a very long time. So I bought some Dungeons and Dragons books, and most were good. However, there were a few that did have, or I guess not, a couple that had a couple issues. One was an absolute major issue, which I've at least bookmarked a couple pages here. So this one's Xanathar's Guide to Everything. And this one had a weird kind of red ink printing error that for some reason the art and then the text would be completely screwed up on pages every once in a while. And it wasn't every single page. It was basically kind of whatever like fourth or so page that would end up in the print run. Then somehow these things would be blurry, and it's like they're clean, and then they're blurry. Let's say like this one again. You can see panache or elegant maneuver just for how bad it is. And then it kind of is one good example here. You can see the artwork looks fairly blurry. The text is absolutely terrible. Huge misprint. So I asked Wizards about it, and I said, okay, I've got that as a major issue. And then second one, I had a DM guide that I got it. I basically had the DM guide, I opened the book, and it just made this sickening crunch. And you can see it basically split right there. And I know from previous books I've owned like this, then that basically is a weak spine, and sure enough, sooner or later, these pages are going to start to fall out. It's like, man, if this is a book that I'm going to be referencing forever, that sucks. So maybe I can ask about this one too. So I went online, I found the Dungeons and Dragons replacement website, which I'll link in the description below. And I thought, okay, I'll try it out. And basically wrote in and said, okay, I bought some books. They weren't from Amazon, so Amazon has its own separate process. But for anything non-Amazon, you basically write into Wizards D&D support. And I described the printing error and split spine. I sent in pictures. And I said, what can I do for replacement? And they wrote me back in something like 20 minutes. Now, I put this in at something like 11:30 on a weekend. 11:30 p.m. on a weekend. And still within 20 minutes, they wrote me back and they said, yes, we will issue you a replacement. And in this case, you don't have to send us back the original. Which I just thought, oh, okay, that's even better. Because I thought they're going to send me like a box or an envelope. I'll take the new one and then I'll put the old one back in. So sure enough, 7 to 10 days, business days later, then here comes the packing slip. There it is. There's the 2 books on it. Ship quantity, total weight, blah, blah, blah. The box shows up. And then here's my new Xanathar's Guide to Everything. As you can see on that page that I showed you, suddenly this artwork is super crisp. That black and red text looks normal. Nothing freakishly weird. Let me go back and find the art from this page again. Like Sign of Sorcery, crystal clear. It's a correct printing. And then the DM guide, it came out. It's nice, it's firm. The paper is a tiny bit wrinkly, but I'm okay with that. I would much rather have the first couple pages of the book have some wrinkled paper rather than it have a broken spine, because I know that's just going to ruin the quality of the book over time. So as far as product replacement goes, the D&D group is on top of things. They are great. So again, the link is below in case you have any books that you buy brand new and there's something wrong with it, let's say like a printing error, then absolutely write in and they're on top of it to offer you a replacement. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And boy, it feels so weird to make a D&D video. Do you want to see more D&D videos? Let me know. I'm kind of curious because I'm slowly getting back into this now. That's it. Until next time, good luck.